What y'all doing? So I'm out here messing around in the boat. Got the newborn with me, trying to get her some air, get her some sun in the garage. Serious question though, when do you ask your wife if you can go fishing again after you have a newborn? I'm trying to figure that out. So if you got some advice, let me know. Should I wait, another week? It's already been a week. Should I wait another week? Should I wait a month? I need some help. Let me know. Anyways, so I was thinking out here, can you win a tournament without livescope? I was thinking about that because I think a lot of people are really, polarized on the subject. Like, do I want to fish with livescope? Is it cheating? Some people hate it, some people love it. But for the most part, the local scene, your home lake, local tournaments, yeah, you got a good shot. I won a tournament here on my home lake, going against dudes that had $100,000 boats. They had 2 screens at the bow, 2 screens right here on the console, So yeah, you got a pretty good shot, in your local scene. But once you get to that regional level, to that, national level, I don't see anybody winning without livescope. Is there anybody out there really crushing it without the scope, on the boat? We got all the OGs, on the Bass Pro Tour and on the elites, the people that are holding it down, not using it for the most part, and they're doing good. I love watching them, it's way better TV, but for the most part, I don't see them winning completely all the way without it, being Angler of the Year or putting a bunch of tournaments back to back to back without the live scope. Could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. It would be nice, but basically what I wanted to say is, like, don't get discouraged. Like, the main thing you should worry about and what you should do is outfishing your buddies. Never let your buddies beat you, no matter what it is. If they're using the scope and y'all are doing a tournament with the scope on, beat your buddies at it. Learn how to get better at the scope. Learn how to do it better than them. My fishing buddies, they're more scopers than I am, and they're really good at it. But there's nothing better than funner and gamesmanship with your friends than beating them, right? So if they learn to scope, learn it better than them. If you do an old school tournament, learn how they move. Beat your friends at that as well. Beat your fishing buddies at that as well. So just kind of my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Is there anybody out there past the regional level that's just absolutely crushing it without the scope? Did I miss them? Am I missing somebody? I know all the OGs on tour, they're hanging in there. They're still doing good, so let's root for them. And nothing against the scopers, right? I mean, if you're a scoper and you're crazy wicked with it, like a wizard, is what I call them, then my hat's off to you, man. Because it's not like these people say where you just turn the scope on and just go catch them, right? You actually got to put the time on the water and learn how to do it, and that's what I'm doing. I want to get really good with the scope as well. But there is something, there's like that mystique, that legendariness. If you can go without the scope and beat your buddies, while they're using it or while y'all are doing just an OG tournament. So let me know what you think. Am I wrong?